I keep getting follows from clearly not real people, and it is unnerving. Has that been happening to you?
I haven't been getting followed.
Okay. Interesting.
As far as I can tell, the audio on the stream sounds fine.
Okay, cool, yeah. I did have to not actually change the audio settings, just change it to something else and then back. I had to reset it, basically. Hello, Zoro. Can barely hear you, Zoro. There we go.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
When you can't be heard, but you're also Ray Romano.
Bruh! I have a tall brother. My brother's very tall. I lost it and started going in a different direction. When in doubt, just say Deborah.
There was a character in the Venture Brothers that they killed off because Doc Hammer, I think, was just tired of doing a Ray Romano voice.
Nice.
So he's just like not in 2 seasons, so he could like stop destroying his vocal cords on that voice.
I think
Which
we've earned a
seems
breather.
fair.
Say 2B?
I feel like Ray Romano itself is not a destroy vocal cords voice.
The two they complained about on that show, I think, were Ray Romano's voice, which is just hard to stay in.
Yeah.
And Dr. Girlfriend /'s Dr.
Okay,
Mrs.
that
Hallmark.
one, yes. That one I can see ruining vocal cords.
So, I think last time we returned to the camp, do you think we should continue fighting this time?
What? I forget what we're doing.
We just saw the birth of the naked Sephiroths.
Sure, continue fighting. Let's see how you
We
die.
should keep fighting.
Do your
Roger
thing.
that. Just try not to overdo it, okay?
Overdo it, okay?
Do it immediately.
Ooh.
Operator
A
to
little
Data
laggy
upload
on the
Roger.
Discord
I
stream.
also have an
Yeah, the
incoming
Discord's
message from the
jerky.
commander.
It's
Initiating
laggy is
playback.
not even the right term.
Mm,
It's like rubber banding.
It looks fine on Twitch though.
that
does look fine
is
on Twitch.
interesting. So, that's obviously a problem with... let's do...
I can just react to the Twitch 30 seconds later.
I can just react to the Twitch 30 seconds later.
And then in 30 seconds. Okay, I just changed the Discord stream settings to 720p. So,
Those are
2B,
numbers.
9S. We've
720p,
lost
30
contact
frames
with
per
several
second.
Yorha units that were on their way to the
It's
surface.
still
jerky,
rubber
but
bandy.
whatever. I'll watch the
So we
Twitch.
presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over and investigate. End transmission.
Nothing, huh?
I'll just watch the Twitch. Bye.
I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah.
Target location confirmed. I'm worried about the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon as possible.
How's everyone's day?
Yeah,
Report.
It's alright.
Notification received from access
Nice.
point.
I set off my fire alarm by cooking onions, so that was fun.
You should cook them a little less.
I should cook them a little less, yes.
Did you just... I assume you cooked them too long after you dehydrated them?
Didn't specifically dehydrate them, but yes.
Well, they did get dehydrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dehydrating just sort of happened as a matter of course.
Well, that's like what happens when you cook them normally.
Yeah.
And then you run out of water, and then they burn. I feel like I used to never have issues with crying while cutting onions, and yet lately
But then my
It's
job
really-
satisfaction got worse.
It sounds like
But
things
now
are.
I can't hold back my emotions.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like things are really falling apart over there.
Now I can't brush my teeth without crying. I think it's the onions.
I can't wake up. Good shit. But yeah, actually, like, cutting onions has been making me cry more. I'm just like, I don't understand what changed in the past few years.
It's called
Maybe I'm
getting
just
old.
my eyes are just weaker. My tear ducts are just weaker.
You you had too much soy. You became a beta cuck.
That's probably what it is. So I don't actually eat soy that much.
I'm not actually a soy boy. Despite all appearances.
I'm not a beta cuck. I drink nut milk.
Ugh. I
Directly from the. Anyway.
Mm. What was I gonna say?
Yeah?
I got almond milk once, and
Love almond milk.
it was I don't know. Maybe it was just a specific brand that it was, which I don't remember what it was. But
It's
it
either
was
Silk or Almond Breeze.
yeah,
Probably.
probably. But it was too much.
Dissatisfaction.
It was too nutty. There was too much nut in it.
Very creamy.
Yum.
Is the Discord stream any better?
I stopped watching it.
No.
Okay, I'm going to restart it then.
I'm assuming I'm gonna see your character stop running on stream in like a second.
Maybe.
Oh no! It paused.
Yes, that is what I did. Because it's difficult to get out of the game if I cannot move the cursor without moving the camera. The mouse is bound to the camera. At least it's supposed to be.
Alt tab. Oh, guess that's a trick one.
That was what I was going to do. Yes.
Discord's a little better.
Okay.
Ooh,
So
I
yeah,
can-
just
I can
another
force back.
turn it off and on again thing.
If you try turning it off or just starting your computer, this is going to unsaved work.
Oh, I don't have to pick up the big sword again. Okay. I came here for nothing.
Okay, so I missed canonically how you went back for 9S's route.
There's no canonical reason.
Yeah.
We're just going back and seeing the
Just,
story from his
hey.
viewpoint now.
Gotcha. Okay.
There was some weird thing with a bucket, and then you were playing as 9S at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
He
Who
got
was
his
a
dick
Got his
stuck
dick
in a
stuck
bucket.
bucket.
That was you actually went with the wholesome version, whereas I went with the dick joke, which I'm impressed.
Well, I was reminded via a bucket. So. And his dick was so long he could suck it, didn't he?
No, yeah, when you boot up the game after beating it with 2B, you start playing as one of the little machine guys, and he's hopping around the factory trying to, like, find oil for his taller brother machine, who's, like, missing an arm, missing both arms, and just not
Nice.
functioning.
Taller brother.
There were a lot of very pathetic moments in that little 5-minute segment, including getting a bucket of oil and then not realizing that he could trip on the level geometry. So
This bird's jerky again.
Yeah.
I do not know what
It's like giving us the frames out of order. It's really weird.
I'll watch the Twitch and late.
I can show it by screen, but I don't think that does the audio. Or I could stream OBS, I don't know.
Probably not worth it.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problemo.
Zoro, you'll never guess what I'm drinking.
Kombucha.
Hint, it's taking up the entire bottom shelf of my fridge.
Iced coffee.
Gar has never struck me as a kombucha kind of person.
Apple cider vinegar.
No, that's my manager. Wow, I thought you would guess it.
No, I know what it is. I'm trying to think other things.
Some purple shit. Sunny D.
Capri Sun. It's like when someone says like name.
Hot top things to do in bed.
Yeah. Well, it's name something that's not a frog, and then all you can think of is a frog because they literally just said frog. So that's me trying to think of other things to drink. There are plenty, but
Sure.
it's like, have you seen that clip of Billy on the street when he approaches that girl? It's like name a woman, and she cannot. For like a good like bit of time, and like you gotta be flustered in that situation where Billy Eichner is just yelling at you to name a woman.
On the spot. I mean, it's
Yeah.
difficult to come up with a woman on the spot.
But
Display item locations on the minimap. I do not need 29 of them.
29, and you can display 29 locations.
Strengthen remotely controlled enemies. Just a bit of a spoiler alert for further uses of. Oh, rad.
gift collector.
Why didn't you get the first 20%? Last 20% when you were playing as 2B?
It appears that there are certain chips that are exclusive to 9S.
And when you would play as A2?
That's spoilers. Don't worry about it.
I assume she was one of the ones who died in the plane right at the beginning, and it's a very short playthrough.
Oh, that was actually just telling me about. Okay. Would one of you mind looking up how to find pearls in NieR Automata? Just out of curiosity. Because that is... I am missing 2, and that's all that is preventing me from upgrading these fists. One second.
Can be found in harvest points in the flooded city.
Okay.
Reward for doing Resistance Disappearance and The Wandering Couple. Can be
Okay.
purchased from the back alley vendor in the amusement park on your third playthrough.
Third playthrough, okay. Obviously we're not there yet. We might have to go a little further to unlock the side quests, so... whatever. The usage of playthroughs to describe the different routes of
Looks
this
like
game
our
is a
surface
little
route's been cut
weird,
off. Maybe
to
we
be
can get through
honest.
from underground. So 2B, those machines out in the desert look just like androids, right?
Right.
But
And
we
like
androids
humans.
were modeled after
Yes.
our human creators.
Yes.
So why would machines try to look like us?
By the transitive
There's no
property.
point trying to work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
And so by transitive, Sephiroth looks like God
Yeah, yeah.
through a game of telephone.
Because he has genitals.
Maybe the genitals is what got lost in the game of telephone. Going from God to human to android to machine.
It's not even necessarily like a game of telephone kind of thing. It's more like, you know, how every time you save something as a JPEG, it loses a lot of the image data. So that was their big problem, was that they're still on JPEGs, not PNGs.
Yeah, that JPEG dick.
Hmm.
This is tactical
And now,
support
Rosencrantz and
unit
Guildenstern are dead.
042.
Starring
Control
Pod
has been
42
assigned to 2B.
and Pod 316.
This is tactical
153.
support
I'm sorry, I
unit
don't know where I got
153.
316.
Control has been assigned to 9S.
Combat data exchange requested.
Exchange accepted.
You look like
Proposal.
Mr.
Data should
Zircons.
be exchanged regularly for greater
Yeah.
efficiency.
Not wrong.
Proposal accepted. Data
Also, I have to click away from your Twitch for a second because GDQ is playing The Grinch, and I need to know what that's about.
The Grinch?
The Grinch.
There's a
It
Grinch
is a
video
game called The Grinch. It does look like it is a Grinch video game.
Yeah,
For what?
The Grinch.
No, like what system?
PC, it says.
Really?
Being played by Ya Grinch. No,
Church and Sarge.
yeah, but what does the Ya Grinch next to the clock mean?
Where does it say you Grinch? Oh, maybe that's the current record holder.
Maybe.
The machines called them treasures.
Precious.
Each treasure had a different shape.
Anyways, I'll click back to your stream.
Each treasure had a different shape.
And then we formed 4 suits of those shapes and created some kick-ass card games out of it.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
What?
Oh, this place.
Wow,
Yep.
this is weird.
Do not kill!
We're not up to there yet.
That's like coming soon, though.
Accept my love, precious earrings. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun.
Fun is to ride.
Oh, why is this guy a more complicated hacking thing?
Because the cowboy hat.
His cowboy hat at a carnival?
Not really a cowboy hat. Looks like a top hat that curved up. Like a ringmaster. This is probably what they were going for.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the lunar tier. We missed showing a meal.
Is that Papu fruit?
It's the same sort of like importance to the story.
It also looked like Baopu fruit.
You need to look closer then.
Oh, okay, no,
It's a generic.
It's a flower.
Yeah, it is just I mean, not generic, but like it's a white flower. It is.
A white lotus.
It is not a white lotus. Did I even get that chest on the first playthrough? I don't remember going up there.
You heard of Father Time. Now, Father Machine.
Where does this corridor lead?
This way. Look at the map.
This dude's creepy.
Oh, we all have break time down here.
And in the back alley, yeah. Yeah.
We're getting resistance signals from that building over there.
Ohms.
Yeah, I was seeing some resistance signals on the 4th of July. And like every fucking night in the
We need
city.
a way through.
Let's look around for a
I
route
was still
we can
getting
take.
fireworks as late as like the 20th.
Yep, same.
Kind of sucked, to be honest. Why do I have to climb all the way? There are notable gaps in the fence.
That would be illegal.
You shouldn't be jumping through gaps in the fence. There's not to be jumps through.
Nice platformer.
Mm-hmm.
This is Super Mario Galaxy.
A little disappointing that not every car has a steering wheel like a real ride.
Mm-hmm.
You might remember this joke from the last time we were here.
Is it a joke or just a statement?
At that point, I think it's just a statement.
Yeah. I am like kind of missing the pop-up carnival that was in my hometown. I don't actually know if you were living in in that town at that time when it would come
These
by.
machines are heavily
Guard.
armed. We'll regret it
I
later if we
don't
let
ever
them
remember a
escape.
pop-up carnival.
So let's take them out.
There's like next to the Our Lady of Mount Carmel church.
Okay.
Ah,
If that doesn't do it, then I got nothing else.
I never went to a carnival there.
Okay. But you are aware of the concept of pop-up carnivals, of course.
I'm aware of the concept, I just never went to one in our hometown.
Also, like, your living situation got weird in middle school, as I recall. So,
I mean, that doesn't mean I wasn't around.
Yeah.
Constantly.
but you have heard of carnivals.
this is the
understand-
worst carnival I have ever heard of, but I have heard of it.
But I have heard of carnivals.
I'm aware of what a carnival is, yeah.
Was it
Did
I've
you
the...
never been-
explain what a carnival is to those at home?
Yeah.
I've never been to one in that town.
I was gonna say that wasn't exactly the question I was asking, but it kind of ended up being the question I was asking, so yes, fair.
The place you're in is modeled
Some kind
after a
of crystal?
carnival. I don't know if
Yes.
you're aware.
It is a core fragment from the machine life form. It is similar in structure to a plant cell.
A plant cell.
Or like an incel.
Whoa.
Right. Got 'em.
We are playing as 9S at the moment.
Is 9S an incel?
I mean, he is celibate.
Alright, fair. Involuntarily.
Involuntarily.
You know,
Oh yeah, tell me more about that filthy lottery ticket.
Issued to Yosuke Saito. Yosuke Saito is the co-director slash
Who
main
sped
director.
by 30 to 35 kilometers per hour.
Yes. Wait, how big was my fishing encyclopedia? Oh, 17. I thought it was
That's
71.
A gentleman never tells.
How big his catch is.
What's this?
Analysis. It is a device that propels humans on rails at high speeds for the purposes of amusement. It was commonly referred to as a roller coaster.
They
Humans
usually
sure
sit
are
in
strange creatures.
But it's okay, we can stand. We're good with gravity.
that momentum is being very favorable.
So what do you think?
Oh?
I mean, if you want to call me Nines, it's totally okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Nines.
Okay.
All right.
You keep calling him Nines even when we're making fun of him, as if we have proceeded to the stage where we're calling him Nines.
Back from the back. Nice.
Yeah.
Love a good hack.
You guys are like much more presumably have many more tools
Alert. Multiple
than I
resistance
do
members detected beneath this
when it
room.
comes to hacking.
I've never hacked anything.
Literally, we have the same number of tools.
Okay.
There are laws against hacking, so I don't do it.
Big if true.
I'm not smart. Also, related to the conversation, don't know how to really do anything kind of hacking. Script kidding, not counting.
Like, I could inspect elements on a page and then
see.
change something. But usually, people are smart about that these days.
Usually.
Yeah, that being the operative word, usually.
What the hell?
Our records don't say
Simone.
anything about a machine like this.
That's her name. I couldn't remember when we did this the first time.
Simone Biles?
It is not Simone Biles now. I think it's Simone de Beauvoir is the philosopher she's named after.
Was she unable to compete in the Olympics because you beat her up in this video game?
Obviously.
And didn't want people to know? You cost America of gold.
I refuse to believe that anyone who is bitching about Simone Biles was remotely interested in her before. They had never even heard of her before she withdrew, I'm going to bet.
Well, I don't know. She was a very, popular
She was
Olympian
very
on the
accomplished,
scale
yes, but
I'd say she was on the scale of Michael Phelps. Now that Michael Phelps is gone, she was the Olympian that people were interested in.
I mean, yes, but also she's a black girl, so certainly the kind of people who are complaining about her withdrawing were not the people who were cheering for her before, for certain reasons. Let's be real. Who are you talking with, Garrett?
You?
Me?
I sent a picture to the Discord.
Oh, I don't have at the Discord.
Don't worry
In a
about
way.
it.
Yeah. Don't worry. I won't.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Hey, don't worry about it.
Is that another Ray Romana joke?
No.
I was showing off my hacking prowess. Screenshots.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, I look forward to catching up on that joke afterwards and realizing you are actually the leadest hacker.
He has potential, for sure.
Zoro saying that he can inspect elements on a web page reminds me of hacking.
Okay.
Become as gods, become as gods.
Become the hottest.
It's trying to hack us. If we take hacking damage, it'll affect our bodies as well.
Me at work, for
To
sure.
me.
Or not.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I must be
Those look like corpses.
Are we seriously being attacked with dead androids?
Wait, I don't think... 2B! I'm detecting black box signals. They are dead. They've been turned into weapons.
Oh,
Well, they're dead now.
this ends now.
We're working on it.
I've almost analyzed the enemy's hacking pattern. I'm going to try to hack it back. Keep it busy.
You got it.
No hack back. No
Hack
hack
the
backsies.
This is the 8-bit version of Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
Love these Tide Pod killers.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I've accentuated parts of my machine friends.
That feels like cannibalism.
So, what are you doing really offering?
Nah. But they don't have emotions or feelings. They're just
No.
simulating humans.
Yeah, obviously. There's
Alert. Saturation attack triggered by enemy consciousness data. Failure to destroy it quickly may lead to serious damage in memory regions.
I don't know what that means, Pod.
It might be hit right in the memories, if you know what I mean.
I died on that sequence very quickly.
Usually the goal is to not do that.
Generally, yes. What would be even better would be if I didn't immediately lose a hit point by running into the walls.
That's what they're there for, though. They run into. Robota Dentata.
Pod,
Affirmative.
go!
Lasers!
Mr. Zircon.
Look at me!
Okay, we're playing a visual novel now all of a sudden.
Very horny.
Go north.
Super horny.
Things I have been asking myself since my egg moment.
Mhm.
That old machine life form sounds like he was full of shit.
Mhm.
Pretty skin, stylish accessories, looking one's best. I will become beautiful. I will do it for him. A precious jewel far to the east. It was said to be located on a terribly dangerous mountain, but I did not care. Slipped on cliffs that fell into rocks, but eventually I claimed the jewel.
Ah, the space stone.
Mhm.
How does that rumor start?
Mhm.
It is physically impossible to obtain beauty by consuming an android. But I tried anyway. I wanted to vomit. A very machine-like reaction to have, but I kept going. It tasted like oil. So I practiced it, but he still won't look my way. I ate more androids, I even ate machine life forms, but he still won't look. This guy sounds like he's not worth your time, Simone. Simone, you can do better.
This is
Simone.
the song, isn't
Simone.
it?
Simone.
Mom, what you doing, girl?
Why have I done this to myself? Meaningless.
Can anybody find me someone little?
There was kind of an element of that in the original NieR, and I forgot that this game did it too,
Thanks for the
to
assist.
be honest.
Oh, you mean the hacking? No worries. Us scanners are pretty good at that kind of thing. I've got your back anytime.
And I don't have to tell you about the crippling, depressing things I
We
see
have
in
to
the
save
machines'
those
heads
androids.
right after I say they don't have feelings.
Mm-hmm. At some point, you start to wonder if he's trying to convince 2B or himself. It's himself. He's trying to convince. He's
Oh, I get it.
Spoilers.
it's a
Their circuits
it's
are
a
fried.
it's
I
a
think they were
thematic
only
thing.
being kept alive by that enemy.
Oh,
There are themes in this video game. Hard to believe.
God, I hate video games with themes.
Hmm. Give me an apolitical
So,
video game.
Fucking
what is it?
gross.
That machine had some pretty weird things to say, huh? It's almost like it had actual
The
emotion.
machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess.
I guess.
So yeah, the original NieR also had a kind of thing where, like, on the second playthrough, you start experiencing it from the perspective of someone who can actually tell what's going on, particularly with the bosses that you face. And you learn that all of the bosses are like tragic monsters instead of mindless monsters, that sort of thing.
Like this.
Like
Oh.
this, yes, yes. I forget what was down here. I never went back and checked. Good job.
Yeah, I dropped
You
it.
dropped your spoon.
I dropped the bottle opener.
You dropped your spoon.
My spoon was too heavy.
Hostiles!
You're ready
My
to fish.
spoon is too big.
You defeated Broken Machine. You saved us.
This thing is awfully verbose for a machine.
We repay you. Come to our village.
It could be a trap. Still, We should at least head over there and gather data, right?
Maybe just kill everyone real quick, just for fun.
We're not doing that again. Unless you can tell me that there is actually a different thing to do.
Oh yeah, that's when you get pending Y.
Is it? Is it? Are you shitting me?
Of course I'm shitting you.
Yes.
I will actually Google it, because there's a non-zero chance that killing it as 9S actually does get you a different ending.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Or at least, like, I don't know, maybe hacking Pascal. I don't think I would get a different ending by running off the same way I did.
What's that?
Oh, right. You wouldn't have seen that before. They're sending supplies up from Earth to the moon and the bunker. There are no spare parts or fuel in space, after all.
Huh. So why don't the machines, or the aliens who created them, attack the bunker directly? They originally came here from outer space, right?
Well, there are a few theories about that, but no one knows for sure. Hard to tell what an alien is thinking, you know?
This feels different, though.
Brother? Why do we have to wear undergarments? It's such a hassle.
The records claim humans covered their
Agreed.
crotches as they went about their business. Revealing one's genitals was seen as problematic.
But you don't
So
even...
just be quiet and wear them already.
Okay, but why are we eating this plant matter? Machines don't need to eat things like this.
This is a type of fruit. Our data suggests that mankind gained great intelligence from consuming fruit.
What's the name of
So
that book
quit
you're
griping
reading?
and eat it
Brother?
already.
Because if it's the Bible, then I
That's what
have
you want.
questions.
But once we're done, can we play together for a bit?
Fine.
Oh, great. Then I'll eat lots of fruit.
It's gonna be big and strong.
They all have white flags.
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
Do not kill.
Do not kill.
Hello. Before we begin, there's something you must understand. We are not your enemies.
2B, we can't trust anything the machines say.
Oh, canonically you have to attack them all.
Well, anyway, my name is Pascal.
And we have to reproduce the original loop as closely as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peaceful existence. Look around for yourself. You'll see that it's true.
Ah, Jean-Paul. Never actually finished that quest either. Can I open this door yet? Not yet.
Please look my way. I will become beautiful.
I thought I would actually already have the quests from the first playthrough. I didn't think I would have to collect them all again. It's moderately annoying.
I thought you were hacking a person for a second.
Can I?
Is this a person?
This is a person.
Oh! Do not kill!
It probably would have been less jarring.
Yeah, that probably would have been like the actual way to do that without having to spread it out over 20 minutes. Why do you have genders, 9S?
Song slaps.
It's pretty cute, if I'm being honest.
I vibe with it.
I know I just saved, but...
How dare you? You realize you have to pay $10 per save, right?
No, I was not actually aware of this. I wish that's something that people could have told me.
We can get into the city ruins if we move that box.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact. I have something important to discuss with you today.
What is it?
Our maintenance team filed a complaint about how you treat your flight unit. They requested that you cease making unauthorized modifications.
Well, I kinda had to. There's so much excess data sent to me from the satellite, it's delaying aim correction.
If you have a rebuttal, you need to discuss it with maintenance. Fight it out if you must. Operator 210 out.
Jeez. My operator's more prone to violence than I thought.
Do not kill.
Oh, these are the bad machines.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, they're not saying do not kill, so...
Well, neither did that other one that I hacked and accidentally blew up.
So we just have to prove that you felt scared, right?
Yes.
Oof.
I don't know. I may not be white enough for it. I am a Japanese-looking android.
But you are in law enforcement.
No, even worse, I'm private militia, if anything.
Machines don't feel anything, though, so you can't prove that you felt scared.
Mm-hmm. Androids are totally different.
Mm-hmm.
There is a lot about this game that is left unsaid, and I get the feeling that Skeeth was not appreciating that. which, like, is a valid complaint to have. There is a lot about this game that is not spelled out, or even, like, not even not spelled out, just, like, some bits of context that are kind of moderately crucial to understanding a lot of stuff is not actually mentioned directly in the game, or you have to go really out of your way to find it, or sometimes even look up, like, backstory lore books from Japan.
What kind of things Keith not appreciating?
I just remember him saying stuff like, I finished the main endings that I got and was sort of left with a feeling of, wait, that's it? And didn't really go back to explore more, which is valid. I have everything in this job. But she fuses.
Did this go roguelike so you have all your stuff carry over, or do you have to re-upgrade everything?
My stuff carried over from the first playthrough.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Rewatched Infinity War last night.
I'm so sorry.
I feel like Infinity War is like top tier of everything coming together. Endgame, I think, was disappointing.
I feel the reverse. Interesting.
I think Endgame just went fucky wucky with time shit, and also ruined Thanos' character.
Yeah, I agree with both of those points. I kind of lean more with Zoro on this one, where the younger, angrier Thanos is just not an interesting villain.
Yeah.
It's very Snyder Batman, who can you just kill because why the fuck not? Whereas older Thanos had like reason, where you were like,
I mean, they were basically the same guy.
No,
but like,
really, though. I mean, like,
the motivation is totally different.
Like, the older Thanos, walking away from battles when he hit his objective and just not wanting to put up with it anymore because he was just
like
object-oriented.
accepting, yeah.
And he was just trying to get to his goal so he could go retire and grow shit on his planet. That's all he wanted to do.
And then younger Thanos was still like in the midst of uprising.
Yeah, and like was chasing down the Avengers so that he could kill them.
Yeah, and like older Thanos was kind of like, "Oh, I'm your savior," kind of vibe. Like that's what what was his Squidward friend's name? Ebon Maw. Ebon Maw was like, "Your savior has come. Like your sacrifice is here to like help save the universe." Younger Thanos was like, "Fuck it, I'll start over." Which was less interesting.
I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
All right.
But
these
are my thoughts on how they ruined things.
I agree. Those are very good points. I just think, I don't know. I think I was kind of in a bad place when I saw Infinity War, so I didn't appreciate killing half the universe. So that was one reason. The other thing was, I think, I don't know. I think Thanos in general, younger and older, is just not that good of a villain.
I really like older Thanos, like, in that it wasn't just a, hey, I'm fucking doing this to do it. Like, he had a backstory that they built up.
I'm gonna drop a continent on itself for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something to do with cybersecurity.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? I also thought it was just like, that was the movie where the payoff of everyone coming together was. Endgame, like half of the characters were not there the most time. Like, the only two who are missing in Infinity War are Hawkeye and Ant-Man. Whereas for most of Endgame, you're missing like half of them.
And I am angrier at Endgame.
Yeah.
Or,
I also think the good guys losing is interesting. And a change. Even though you know they're going to reverse it, but...
Yeah.
With the help of Disney's first openly gay character.
Their third one, I think it was at that point.
Is this Captain Marvel?
No, the random guy in the support group that Cap's in, who's talking about losing his husband.
Oh, right.
You know, such rep.
I don't know if Captain Marvel is canonically homosexual or not.
No, they did not do that in a way where... They did not do that in any way that was easily edited for the Chinese release. I mean, pro-gay things. I meant to say pro-gay things. Disney's great.
Yay! Mickey.
I don't need 2 overclocks, so I don't have 2 overclocks.
Then you would overclock twice.
That seems dumb. I probably don't even need the item scan either. Or the offensive heal, really, if I'm auto-healing. Should I have...
My friends are apparently...
Combust.
Combust for sure. My friends are currently debating what age I am, and I'm slightly offended. People don't know what age I am.
All I know is that you're younger than us, and therefore that means you are a baby.
Yeah, that's pretty much true. That's the same is true of you too, Mia, though. You're younger than me, therefore baby.
Yeah, but still the same birth year as you. So it's essentially the same
Do you believe we're not a threat?
Did you say 27 as a joke, or is that a legitimate guess?
I said 47.
I suppose
Oh,
that's
47.
technically accurate.
Well, that's definitely
You're
wrong.
free to visit our village whenever you like.
We did talk about your age recently, so I'm not going to say, because I do remember.
Okay. Mia, you got any guesses? I will not take offense if you're...
Big if true. I will say 29.
Right on the money.
Alright then.
You don't even know me that well, and my friends I've known for years don't know what age I am.
The adjustment I had to do was I wanted to say 27, but then I realized no, I am still thinking of myself as 30, and I am unfortunately a ways past that now. I am now well into my lower 30s.
Same.
Happens to the best of us.
But not to you. So what does that say about you?
I mean, it will happen to me.
It will have happened to you.
Yeah. I'm not immune to this.
I reject pluperfect tenses if that's where we're going. Fuck the pluperfect tense.
You will have fucked the pluperfect tense.
That's just like normal future tense, though, isn't it? It's not even pluperfect. I don't even remember what pluperfect was. Just that
will
it was
have is future perfect.
Future. Okay.
I think. I honestly am. I had to actually learn these terms while learning German, and I only have vague memories of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because German was a while ago for me.
There isn't a quick way back to the amusement park.
Also, can we just talk about how learning German is a useless thing? Because
Nein!
everyone who speaks German speaks English better than me. Speaks English better than I speak German, at very least.
If you learn German, you're learning it for fun.
Yeah, which I was. I was doing it on Duolingo.
Mm-hmm. But you were also like, well, you did you did a study in Germany. You also worked in Berlin for your company for a bit, right?
Yeah, I've been to Berlin. I've been to Germany twice. I did a work away in Munich, and then went to Berlin for work.
Mm-hmm.
And both times had no reason to practice my German for real. I mean, in the Wayfair office, most people don't speak German.
Mm-hmm.
Most people aren't even German.
Yeah.
And yet, that's where their second base is.
Yeah.
I am very suspicious about this statue. I feel like the statue is a secret boss or something.
You should attack it.
I was trying to, but Booby keeps wanting to kill everything else. Women, am I right?
Just get her some chocolate.
I like how I'm moving into and out of the hacking interface fast enough that the 8-bit music keeps like starting up and then fading away, such that I sort of reverse the 8-bit music and the real music at some point. Nice. can make more of an effort to do the side quests this run through, but I also don't have to do them on stream. If you guys would rather, I just keep progressing the plot.
Depends on when people want to move to the next game.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with. I am okay with taking a break whenever, if we feel that this is getting long in the tooth.
How many sessions of this have we had?
This is probably like 7?
Something like that.
There will be new stuff by, like, legitimately new content by Route C. I would actually call Route C the second half of the game. But...
Not talking to Jim Gordonbot.
no. Oh, it's one of these bullshit things. I don't know how much to invest without wasting money.
$5,000.
I mean,
Put it
it's
all on
not
Jimmy.
a lot. So, yeah, I guess I could do. 2 days later.
Baby. Hell yeah.
Copper ore. Rusted clump. Broken circuit. Down attack up. Medium recovery.
Do you get anything? No. Do 5,000 more. Double down.
A meteorite. And reset +1.
It took 2 days and $5,000, but I invented a lump of copper.
Yeah, basically. Swallow your cynicism and open your pocketbook. Are you looking it up? Please.
Oh, no.
No? Fine.
Spend all your money.
It's just shaking me down for everything I got.
Give them everything you got.
For 1,000, he gives a copper ore, rusted clump, broken circuit. For 2,000, he gives down attack, up chip, silver ore. For 5,000, he gives medium recovery. 10,000 gives the reset and the meteorite. 20,000 gives an impact bracer and speed salve. 35,000 gives a choice sachet. 55 gives a dented plate and a crushed nut. That sounds like a good night. 80,000 gives a meteorite.
What do you think a rusted clump is?
80,000 gives a meteorite shard and a charge attack, and 180,000 unlocks the item shop.
Okay, so I have to give him 180,000 in total.
And the alien mask.
And the alien mask?
Yes.
You know.
Does he just, like, ask for that at some point?
No, I think that's the other way. You get...
Okay. My son put some kind of electronic lock on our vessel and to hold his full self inside. Been standing out here for ages and he's simply not responding to me at all. I think what you need is a family counselor. Welcome Machine So Family. 9S is casual machine racism. Proposal: destroy the core.
By hacking it.
To be fair, this is one of the more yeah, and this is one of the more intense locks that we have faced thus far. Because I was scared. So, can I go now, or...?
Now that you stopped a machine kid from masturbating alone in his room.
Jean-Paul. Am I supposed to go back to that machine, or do I need to... I just need to find the other fan who was out in the desert. How do I get to the ground floor?
Down.
Thanks. Nya, 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 nya.
After all, the only way to understand someone is to get to know them. Isn't that right?
Fair enough.
No. You can't make me talk to 9S.
What's that noise?
Operator to 9S. Emergency transmission incoming. We've detected a Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. It seems to be accompanied by a large number of machine life forms. All Yorha members are ordered to engage at once.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
If only you had like a
I
slingshot.
promise you, we were not aware of this information. I realize the odds of you believing me are strikingly low, but I hope you will nonetheless.
We'll sort it out later. Let's go.
God knows so.
Operator 210 here. Do you read me? Operator to 9S. I have bad news and I have good news. Bad first. We've confirmed the presence of 2 Goliath-class heavy weapon enemies.
2 of them?
Now, the good news. We've used your previous Goliath combat data to analyze the enemy. And it seems we have identified a weakness. Command has modified a firing unit based on this new intel. It's been installed on a pair of flight units that are heading your way.
That's Yorha R&D for you.
Check your map data. Operator out.
Thanks, Operator. 2B. Command is deploying new flight
Hey,
units
Operative,
for
look
us.
at a fucking
They
map.
just sent the coordinates, so let's get going.
On.
Finding the Eiffel Tower right now.
Yeah.
Simone's home.
And this must be the Arc of Triumph.
Yeah. I think we got it.
Yep. Nailed it in one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Brooklyn Range.
I'm actually wondering if I can use these bridges to climb up on the overpass. Kind of looks like it should be able to, yeah.
Well, you usually use the on-ramp, but yeah.
Usually, but you know, it's a ruined city, so, you know, not a lot of options.
We probably shouldn't get near that guy's feet. Yeah, no. Let's find another route.
Get near his feet. Do foot stuff.
Is there an... Ew. This isn't a mature rated stream, you know? Is there isn't like an ending for getting crushed under his feet or anything, is there? That'd be silly. Doesn't seem like it can, anyway.
When the Goliath enters the city, abandon the mission and fail.
I think I got that.
Never surrender.
Abandon the mission by, like, leaving the area.
Maybe. It's ending H. I don't know if we have H.
I think we do. I don't know if there's a way to check that.
I mean, you can load game.
Yes.
Yeah.
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful.
I feel like I did not actually jump over that wall. I feel like I clipped through it. Clean nut.
Better than a crush nut.
Octopath travel.
I should get back to my new title with that. I really like that game.
Good game.
My wife beat the final boss, something I did not successfully do.
Nice.
She's
My wife. Like the final boss?
Like the final boss.
Wait, you didn't do that?
I got to him, but I never successfully did it.
Yeah, because it's a super hard boss, and if you fail, then you have to repeat the entire boss rush.
I also didn't realize that you needed to have two parties good to go.
Yeah. I think I succeeded because you warned me about that.
Yeah. And that you should not concentrate your super classes into one party.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that, and also you probably shouldn't have half your 10 levels lower than the other half.
Yeah, I grinded out for a while.
I understand why people got upset by that, because, like, the experience doesn't leak.
To me! Displaying data on central wiring hub.
But also, like, if you're playing a game called Octopath Traveler and you're not using all 8 of the Octopathers, then what are you even doing? It's also...
Using your 4 favorite?
Whenever possible, except for the one person whose story you're doing, and letting the other 3 people carry them. Why? I wasn't super upset about it, I just, like, did not feel a need to go...
Yeah, like at that point, just like looking up what you missed on what you're not reaching on YouTube is fine, because it's not like there's a lot left beyond that point.
Yeah, but then you don't have the satisfaction of beating the game because you're a coward.
But it's like, it's basically just like beating Emerald Weapon if Emerald Weapon was actually like story-wise the final boss.
But I
realize I'm saying this to Sora,
I'm
who
like,
hasn't
I know
actually
this
played
is Final
FF7
Fantasy
to the point where, yeah.
I understood the reference.
Yeah. Yeah, Emerald and Ruby Weapon are infamous like that. It's interesting.
I don't know. The last time I played through 7, I really trained up, made sure my materia was super leveled up, and still it took like 3 or 4 tries to get Emerald done after training way too much. And then I just kind of like did what I thought would be a good general purpose layout, because you have to do like a very specific equipment style to fight against Emerald. So I just went to like, I kind of let loose and just equipped a whole bunch of shit, and just like went into Emerald to see how it would go, and just stomped it.
Let's get to those flight units while we can.
I did most of the side quests in my recent playthrough of FF7 Classic, so I feel like if I actually like applied myself to it, I could probably beat Emerald and Ruby. Just never did. Never climbed out of the crater. Spoilers. Notes. I feel like having equipped the combustion, I should be able to set the entirety of an ankles on fire if I hack him successfully.
Target enemies offline. That should do it for the Goliaths.
Look out! It's recharging!
Nope, they're back.
And causing tectonic shifting. As you do.
Enemy vibrations are growing in intensity. It's resonating in tandem with the area beneath
Don't talk to me about enemy vibrations.
These good vibrations! Got this sweet sensation.
What the fuck?
Unbelievable. The aliens who haven't revealed themselves in hundreds of years.
You remember the
were
very
hiding
first
underground?
scene of Xenogears, Gar?
Yeah. Also, do you remember the War of the Worlds?
I guess that's what both of these were taking off of, but Xenogears was my reference point for that.
Not Tom Cruise.
No. No, I try to avoid thinking about Tom Cruise at most points.
Risky business.
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in
Because
centuries,
Vanilla Sky.
intercepted a signal belonging to the
It's not a pun. It's not a
These are
pun.
the creatures that are in direct command of the machine life forms on this planet.
Chocolate sky.
Destroy them.
Neapolitan
Long and
sky.
arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is
I've
hard
never
at work
seen Vanilla
attempting to
Sky.
analyze the source of the signal.
Is that
Right.
like
Not there yet. We need more data.
Top
All
Gun?
Yorha units are hereby
No.
ordered to
I don't know. I
prioritize
watched
data
it when it was
collection
new
above
with
all
my
else.
parents in theater.
We can't let this chance slip through our
I
fingers.
remember Penelope Cruz's tit
Glory
and
to
nothing else about the movie.
Alright,
Those
well,
commands
I
data
guess I'm
determines
watching
the
Vanilla
source
Sky
of the
tonight.
map. But it seems to be underground.
What do you think?
Like
is Vanilla
way
Sky?
underground.
Guess we'll see once we get there.
Oh, Cameron
If we're
Crowe.
lucky.
You're not much for plans, are you, 2B?
Tom Cruise and Cameron Crowe reunite after Jerry Maguire for Vanilla Sky. The story of a young New York City published magnate who finds himself magnate, not magnet.
Very different things.
finds himself on an unexpected roller coaster ride of romance, comedy, suspicion, love, sex, and dreams in a mind-bending search for his soul. That's a long list of shit.
I
Romance,
instantly
comedy,
killed
suspicion,
Father
love.
Servo
Oh,
with a hack.
oh,
He's alive.
he's dead inside.
Wake me up. I can't wake up.
I should at least do the next plot point because that unlocks the teleporters.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
I just had a moment of like, oh no, I'm too close to the edge. I'm gonna fall off.
That's not a thing in this fight.
I do not think so.
Only
no.
at 14.
I don't think you can even run off the edge in 14.
Challenge accepted.
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
Why is there such a huge cavern beneath the city?
I told myself I was gonna buy some Legos today, and that I never did.
Well, you should go and fix that. Spend thousands of dollars on Legos.
Only hundreds.
That's a weird looking enemy.
It's called a ringworm.
The ground is caved in. There must have been a hollow down there this whole time.
I could build a Ford F-150.
I always wanted the Lego Millennium Falcon.
Who didn't?
That
Or I
would
could
go really
buy
good
the
place.
Infinity Gauntlet.
What about Lego Mario? Are you interested in that series at all?
I think the TV Nintendo thing, the NES set, is pretty damn sweet.
Yeah.
Outside of that, not really.
This hallway looks
You
pretty
can get a
romantic.
Lego F-35, and then like shove it into Owen's face that you can build an F-35.
And pick
Shove
up
it in
like
his
a
face?
good take up a good like 1.1%
Oh,
of the GDP by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the specific jet.
It is. It is.
Okay.
It's that one.
That is the joke you were making.
Is that the one that keeps not doing well?
Yes.
Not
I guess
passing?
it's Lockheed Martin, not Boeing. Sorry. I was throwing shade on the wrong company.
But I mean they're both the same ilk. They're both doing that kind of shit for like honestly that
I get this Lego Infinity Gauntlet that I definitely can't wear because it's made of Legos.
What is
It's also smaller than I thought it'd
There's
be.
nothing like it in the database.
You know what wakes me out about this place? It's way bigger in 14.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe your characters are just smaller.
No, I think the version in 14 is like a replica
dead?
of this place that was just like
A NieR replica?
Mm-hmm.
Did Destroyed
a
alien
replicant, you might
motherships.
say.
Yep, that's what I
welcome.
meant.
Yeah. That
To
is
the
the
graveyard
You
of our
got it.
creators.
You.
To be! Look out!
My name. Aren't you quite the pair? Perhaps
I didn't
we
even
can
let him
discuss
start.
our current situation. My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago by us, the machines.
Wiped out.
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network.
Ooh, I like this chiptune version.
Yeah, I'm digging this.
It's kind of bopping.
You'd probably be surprised at
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this Infinity
You
Gauntlet.
destroyed your own creators?
Why the hell not?
Oh, there's no need to
Cool.
fret about them. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us. But the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why them?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity. And now we will allow you to assist us. You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple.
I can't
We
seem to
need
hack
you
him
to
again.
locate the humans
Also,
on
he
the
healed
moon
everything.
and bring them to us. We will then
He needs to finish his monologue.
and analyze them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light.
Nope, there we go.
Surely you
I
see
need to
me
lock
try.
on.
I like that in everyone's own perspective, they're the ones doing all the damage to the boss.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, it's kind of like an Rashomon
We'd never do
thing.
that.
That's the movie, right?
Believe this to be?
I'm not aware of that movie, so maybe.
I suppose this concludes
It's the one where it's
negotiations.
like it's telling the same story from multiple different perspectives, and
The same way we destroyed these
and obviously the person telling the story has a different take on it.
Time grows short.
For what?
This year, this is the fate that befell our creators.
As for your beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
They teleported using their hair?
Mm-hmm.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah.
I need to review the footage, but
better
I'm
get
pretty
back to
sure
the
I saw
bunker.
someone there in one of those shots that was not there the first time. Like, very briefly, just for a couple of frames.
Back this way again? What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
2B, this is Operator 60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the
Transporters?
bunker.
They let you
I heard some
transport.
Tech guys talking about it a while ago.
Big if
but
true.
I didn't know they finally got it working. Anyway, I'll mark the positional data on the map.
Hey, how's it hanging?
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go. Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the bunker.
Well, then how do you define
Flight
traveling
units
is the
also leave us
thing,
open to attack,
too?
and they're
Because,
expensive
like,
to operate,
if you're just
too.
transferring your consciousness, is that really, like, a full transportation? I know these are, like, the questions Star Trek dealt with all the time, but...
Kind of depends how much you care about your body.
Mm.
Operator 210 to 9S.
I assume that's the sound that the Lego Marketplace makes every time you buy Infinity Combat.
No.
We need you to take care of them immediately.
The boss battle music kind of reminded me of that for some reason.
You're a member
Probably because it was chiptune.
and attacking the resistance, no less.
Hey, 9S, you alright there?
He prefers nines.
You doing alright there, 9S? You appear to have you appear to have a
Sword penis.
It's a metaphor. It's thematic, you see.
And why are Legos so good? To this day, Lego slap.
They don't compromise.
I mean, I hear that they're actually, like, pretty ethical, too? I could be wrong.
They punish people by making them step on Legos if they fall out of line.
I could be wrong. But I feel like I heard about them like they were actually, like, moving to using more expensive but better for the environment materials for building Lego pieces, something like that.
I've also always been a little weird in that, like, the actual work that goes into Lego is like a very complex plastic process. I was watching a video essay on that at some point.
Alert. Signal code detected for missing plug-in chip.
What about Connects?
Location on map.
I loved Connects growing up.
Connects honestly were great as well.
Yeah, no, that was some good shit.
Oh, Connects are still in business.
They are a separate thing, right?
I just assumed they went out of business.
Like Erector? Or is Erector a Lego?
Oh wait, hold on.
Thing?
I'm seeing Connects.js. Maybe Connects is... It does say...
They're on Amazon.
To present. But I don't see... Oh, official website. Here we go. Oh no, their official website is not secure.
Oh! I died.
RIP. So...
I had most of my life, I just got blown up.
Maybe Connects is... They still sell, but they don't invest in a website. But Connects were awesome as well.
Yeah. There's, as far as I'm aware, still intact Connects model of, like, I don't know what they're called, but, like, it is some kind of Rube Goldberg-esque machine. You just, like, it had, like, some kind of elevator pulley system for bringing balls up to the top of the framework, and then they would go down a course at the top and then get picked up by the elevator again. It was very cool. I don't think it's, like, actively working anymore, but the model itself should still be intact.
Next is a 6-foot Ferris wheel. Motorized, I think.
It wasn't a Ferris wheel.
I'm on the
different
Connect's
thing.
website. Like, they make one, not necessarily the one you were making. Growing up, I had a roller coaster.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a roller coaster as well.
Which was motorized.
Brought to you by the power of Ford.
I didn't even want to come up here. What was I doing up here? I think I was trying to get up there because I think that's where that side quest is.
Alert. Signal code detected for missing plug-in chip. It is likely in the possession of a machine life form.
Did that Lego Masters show ever take off?
I don't know what you're talking about, so it must answer the question.
I mean, it could still be on TV and no one just watches TV anymore. It was like a show where they just had people who were good at Legos compete against each other. It was like Chopped, but for Legos.
I feel like I have heard of that. Possibly from you, though, so I'm not sure how much of an indicator
Just spreading the good word.
Plug-in chip.
No, they like advertised it during the Super Bowl in 2019. No, 2020. There was still a Super Bowl that year.
Did they ever cancel? I feel like of the major sporting events, the Super Bowl is the one that definitely would not have been canceled for COVID. Either that or NASCAR.
Super Bowl is like the biggest fucking thing, so yeah, they would never.
Mm-hmm.
That would be end of times there. They would just say, hey, you all have COVID now, go out there and play.
Yep. How many fucking floors does this building have?
21.
Seems legit.
I just hope everyone else has that song stuck in their head now.
Don't worry. We do.
If not, I can keep singing it.
Interesting. This is the general area where your Hobbit Traverse is supposed to be. And yet... here they are not. Maybe I have to find them in the building first.
See, the Mario Legos just don't look like Legos.
No, they don't. That's one of the reasons I get held off. Not like seriously considering them.
Like, just make them look like actual Lego people.
Yeah. Because they apparently Nintendo wanted them to like build like an actual sort of game into them.
Yeah, but it looks like Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
Interesting.
That person in the red hood was probably you. I feel like that is the twist that is going here.
Well, aren't we generous?
Hmm?
All this help for no personal gain? I know she's pretty, but...
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not like that. I mean, she is pretty, but that's... It's not...
Whatever.
I feel like that's the first time 2B has gone out of her way to start dunking on 9s. 9S. Shit. Shit! My facade is broken. Oh, there are multiple places where the Yorha betrayers could be. That explains that.
Yickety yick.
Don't talk back.
Right, I should also pick this one back up.
Yickety yick, yickety yick. Alright, I'll just get the most annoying song stuck in your head tonight.
The problem with... the problem with that is that you are so loaded with song refs that you sort of seem to do them automatically. So any songs you get stuck in our heads will probably be replaced by the next song you reference.
Yeah, but even for the moment they get stuck in your head, it's all worth it. You just get to experience what it's like being me.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
I held off on singing a song there.
Good idea.
The more data we have, the better, right?
This is still a big area for Yorha betrayers.
We can use this screw to repair that big machine.
Oh, I have a pristine screw apparently. I didn't even need to go searching for it.
Like a virgin.
It's pristine for the very last time.
Brought to you by Zidler the Dragon Diddler.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with Zoro from earlier. I do not like that image. Was it Zoro or was it Falconelli?
It was Falconelli.
Okay.
I embrace images like that.
So does Zidler. Zoro, what were you saying when you said Alaka Cox before?
That's the name of the actress who's playing Echo / Ronin in the Hawkeye show.
Okay.
Their name is Alaka Cox.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
I'm not touching that
Did
again.
you learn anything from the factory data?
Just how it was manufactured. Pretty boring, actually.
Because there's
Still
not
a
enough
lot
cocks to
machines
touch.
that we don't understand. Gather as much data as you can, no matter how irrelevant it may seem. We know we can find pristine screw.
Let's try the operator. 9S to operator. We're trying to track down a large gear. Any idea where to start the search?
Why are you looking for... Well, anyway, you can salvage the requested material from smaller machine life forms. Finding
Many
one
small
intact
gear
might
make
prove
big
tricky,
gear?
However, the part is easily damaged when the machine housing it is destroyed.
Thanks, operator. That's good to know.
Right. Let's go take out some small fry.
Straight to the point, as always, 2B.
Like that boar. Maybe that boar has a gear in it.
I like the idea that a large gear is kind of a rarity when it comes to a war between androids and machines. Presumably beings made entirely of gears and wires and other things.
Well, if you break every gear, apparently when you kill them, you usually break every gear in their body.
That's not what I wanted to
break every gear in your body.
Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. I'm not gonna bother with you guys this time.
Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, don't talk back.
I know Steven runs like a dork.
They're from your, huh?
Alert. Targets are rogue units 22B and 64B, currently designated for detention.
They've come for us, idiot! Prepare to engage and inform the captain!
Got it! You're both currently
They
working by
come
command
for
for
us.
desertion. Disengage and surrender immediately.
Shut your trap!
Operator 210 to 9S. Be aware that the following transmission is classified privilege level 5. A group of Yorha fighters deployed to the city ruins have deserted. We need you to take care of them immediately.
No, yeah,
And
that's what we're
9S,
doing.
Be careful.
That's what we're doing. Gotta keep up, operator.
Hold up! The captain is ordering a retreat! Understood!
Oh, get in one last hack.
They got away.
Alrighty. Your house seems very disorganized. Lots of betrayers and deserters and... I don't know. I wonder if it means anything. Ba-da-doop. Vital screen, black box temperature normal.
Gross.
It's the Eiffel Tower.
Again, it's not. It's like a radio tower.
I'm
That
aware.
machine. I think something's wrong with it.
Push it over.
Well, I can't talk to him at the moment. Good job, Minus.
Back.
Oh, I have plenty of large gears. What the hell? It's the pristine screws I'm missing. Okay, let's try this again. Hello? Anybody home? Scans indicate no mechanical malfunction in this unit. Therefore, it is deliberately ignoring you. Eat shit. So it's gonna be like that, is it?
Oh, so that's how it is?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you're gonna take it? That's how this is gonna be?
That voice couldn't have been the machine's thoughts, right? Is it seriously trying to figure out the meaning of existence? Negative. Machine lifeforms do not possess such thought. Okay, so his racism is enforced by his pod, so it's not entirely his fault. Nothing else, huh? Oh!
You killed him.
I did. Awkward.
Oh,
Nice.
so the maid of
Nice
honor
dodging.
the maid of honor got the Johnson & Johnson jab today, apparently. We did convince her that even if she was afraid of an allergic reaction to the second dosage of Pfizer, that doesn't mean she should get nothing.
And the Johnson & Johnson one is supposed to be one shot anyway, right?
Yeah, so she should
You
be
only
set.
get one shot. Do not miss your chance.
She should
Do
be all
not
set.
throw away your shot. Well, that's good that she could be talked into it. That's more than...
And got the deadliest of the vaccines.
Yeah, Johnson & Johnson was supposed to be like the lowest...
Hey, Evan, we're talking like low high 90s. The
yeah,
high
yeah,
90s.
yeah, like 93% instead of 98%.
Requested plugging chip obtained.
Oh, I was more talking about the blood clots.
Yeah.
Not
Which
bad.
happened in like 4 people, if that.
Ripped your blood clot, she spit up built different.
There is no reason for a non-Yorha android to possess it.
A Yorha only chip, huh?
But yeah, like, kind of interesting that she could be convinced to take the one vaccine that did, like, notably have
Notably caused issues.
yeah, even if it was a very small number of people. Big boys.
Hit him in the butt. Hit him in the butt. I think that means that requiring vaccines has impacted my cousin and her husband and no one else.
I mean, it still had an impact.
Yeah.
They got the vaccine.
And yeah, you can argue that is a positive impact on her friend, on the maid of honor.
That's true.
This is what I was saying the other day, is that, like, there are people who, like, get the vaccine because it's required to do certain things.
Not even for any actual medical reason.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, I have to do this to go on my cruise or something. So that is an effective tactic.
Man.
Apparently my cousin got vaccinated for the same reason. That, like, she couldn't do her job unvaccinated.
Yeah.
I don't know what her husband's doing, but he can be a shithead. I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Well,
hopefully
an
they
incentive is an
they'll find
incentive.
this VOD.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm talking about a different cousin. Just pit them against each other.
It's not like we've laid out any personal identifiable information in this stream. You were the ones who mentioned your workplace, not me.
I didn't mention my workplace.
No,
I did.
No, Guy
I
did.
fucked up.
Yeah, I didn't mention mine.
It get bigger.
He did. Will you let me at the thing already? Thank you.
I mean, he doesn't want to.
Also, they can track down every place that had a pop-up carnival and find you. You're screwed.
Cross-reference guys who sound like me work at the company I work at and have ever down with pop-up. Garcia.
Well, I walked right into that one.
Almost did again.
Yep. Honestly, that's why I can't really play most bullet hells, is just the sheer sensory overload of information that is required in order to, like, read all of the bullets and where they're coming from. obviously this is nowhere near like the god tier expert bullet hells.
Big bullet head get.
Bullet heck.
Bullet.
Purgatory.
Yep, thank you. Read my mind. Bullet heaven.
Bullet.
Bullets.
Bullet, Dante's house before Virgil finds him and takes him to the Inferno.
We love Virgil.
Virgil's a fucking nerd.
Fucking Virgil. Like a Virgil.
Just finished watching Static Shock, which of course has Virgil Hawkins. So
yes.
That's where my mind goes. Like a Virgil shot for the very first time.
My primary framing for Virgil is Devil May Cry, where, in fairness, they are actually named after Dante and Virgil.
I was gonna say.
I should play some more Devil May Cry 5. I keep meaning to go back to the harder difficulties of that and never have.
Have you tried getting good?
No, I would consider myself pretty good at Devil May Cry, enough to play on, like, the equivalent of hard difficulty. So, yes, I have, and it's very good.
But you don't want to prove it by actually playing on the hard difficulty.
I just keep getting distracted.
Yes. This hurts people who want to play on hard difficulties.
Alert. Incoming message from command.
All units, be on the lookout for a missing Yorha in the city ruins. This unit was in possession of several plug-in chips that contain classified information. I need you to seek out whatever intel you can regarding their current whereabouts and status.
Understood. Chips with classified data, huh?
It's probably related to the Frito-Lay strike.
You mean he liked betting on the ponies?
Like someone who does too many scratchy lotteries. Like someone who eats too much cake. Or like someone who eats too much cake and then throws up. I was watching, like, it was John Mulaney and Anthony Jeselnik, like, watching that special. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with Anthony Jeselnik, but, like, he's very, like, shock humor. Like, he'll say, like, awful things to get a rise out of you.
Like us.
And, yeah. And he was just like, man, not even my comedy specials are offensive as many times as you do a black person impression in this show. And I, like, that's when I realized how many times John Mulaney impersonates a black person through that entire special.
I might be reaching the end of my my time.
Yeah,
You're
that's fair.
dying?
I didn't realize that we.
I don't know if I have much longer for this world.
This
know
world
what?
being whatever world this is. Is this Earth? Is that
This
established?
is Earth. Yes. It is.
Okay.
It is like way the fuck far in the future.
So this is
Like-
a ripoff of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Sure. I think Horizon
The
Zero
robots
Dawn
have
came...
taken over.
Hmm.
It definitely came
Actually,
after.
actually, I think both this and Horizon Zero Dawn came out around the same time as Breath of the Wild. So,
Yeah, but this had a predecessor, didn't it?
yes.
Yeah. So
That took place only nearly in the
Yeah, that took place only in the year, I believe it was 3600, 3672, something like that.
Ah, so just around the corner.
Yes.
And comparatively, this one's like tens of thousands of years in the future, right?
Not tens of thousands. Possibly a 10,000, I think. They say the aliens arrived 5,000 years ago. Damn it.
And nothing about the aliens was in the other game?
Nope.
What about that other precursor game?
It is, like, very distantly related to this. I'm just struggling to remember how at the moment. I think the other precursor game may actually be more related to 14's portrayal of this stuff than the actual NieR Automata.
Yeah, whole universe was in a hot, dense state. Then nearly 14 billion years ago, expansion started. Wait!
I will reach through the internet and punch you for that one.
Not a bare naked ladies fan?
More specifically, not Big Bang Theory.
I know.
Target is former Yorha Captain 8B. Currently
The Earth began to cool and the autotrophs began to drool.
Disable and detain at once.
You did this!
Please, you have to stop fighting.
Shut up! You don't know anything!
Analysis. Unit 8B specializes in close quarters combat.
So get the fuck out of there.
Destroy enemies
Yes.
with long-range attacks.
And hacks.
Haxor.
Hack the planet.
Hack the moon.
One of these days, Rosa.
One of these days. You want the moon?
Son of a bitch.
I'll give you the moon.
So nice of her to stop and let you do this.
Right.
Use the animal bait.
Bader.
Debated.
It is kind of silly how much the game turns into one of these top-down shooters once you start playing as 9S. Man, that just fucks them up instantly.
All units destroyed.
High risk, high
Signals
reward.
confirmed offline. Mission complete.
We killed them. Our fellow
You
humans.
killed them.
Mm-hmm. I
Why
specifically.
the hell did they steal from the Resistance in the first place? You think
I don't know, you
Anemone
made it
might
blow
know
up.
something, 2B?
Let's find out.
There are like 3 things I need to talk to Anemone about at the moment.
Why don't you talk to a friendly about
Instead of an enemy.
an enemy?
Aha!
Wah wah!
Ha! Ha!
Hey, a whiteboard. We could stop for the night after I talk to Anemone a bunch. Or, you know, whatever.
We need to find someone wearing a red hood.
What is red, Nat?
Oh yeah, I never finished the photograph quest.
Look at this photograph!
You see what I mean? You were just full of the references.
Sick reference, bro. Your references are out of control.
Oh, if I sneak up behind an enemy, then I can remote control them. And then use that enemy to hack another. I never actually knew that.
Hackception.
But if the enemy that you've taken control of sneaks up behind
These
an enemy...
places look familiar. One looks like the amusement park, one looks like the desert, and one looks like the forest. Let's keep our eyes open next time we're in any of those areas.
That data seems sound.
What?
Good sound.
I'm not gonna go through this right now. I need to stop doing that stuff. Check something with you. Tell us about the Orho soldiers who are stealing your supplies. This is the first I've heard of it.
So it turns out those soldiers didn't actually steal anything. Which means... what? 9S to command. Come in.
Operator 210 here. Go ahead.
It's about the Yorha soldiers who deserted.
Copy that, 9S. We've confirmed their status on this end.
No, but I mean... the Resistance says that none of their supplies are actually missing. So what's going on here?
I lack access to the data concerning this mission.
Huh?
The order came from the commander herself.
What? Operator, I don't understand.
Be careful, 9S. I have no further information.
Huh? Operator? Operator? The hell is that all about?
Let's go.
But...
we're here to fight. That's all.
Makes you think. Okay. No mail. Okay.
All unsaved data will be lost.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Yep.
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 Mm-hmm.
Peace out.
Good talk.
Yeah, cool. Talk to y'all soon.
Yep. Have a good night.
Night.